welcome back to the All Things Good channel. It's Vlogmas, day 13. How are you all? Hope you're all doing very, very well. Today is not a particularly fun day for me, I have to say. I'm going to the hospital today for a procedure called a colonoscopy. So I now haven't eaten for 24 hours, I'm starving. And I've also had to take a bowel cleansing preparation, which hasn't been particularly pleasant, but we're sort of at the end of that now, so that's okay. But it did keep me awake for a lot of the night last night, so I haven't had much sleep. But after the procedure today and when I come home, I have to then really rest for 24 hours and I can't drive and all those kind of things. I can't lift anything. I have to be very careful. It's quite painful afterwards, or it certainly has been in my past experience of having these. I have to have them every 5 years. For those of you that don't know me, you might be new to the All Things Good channel and to Vlogmas here. But some years ago, I lost my sister to bowel cancer back in 2013, and she was 45 years old. And it turned out that the bowel cancer that she had was a genetic form of bowel cancer. So as soon as she was diagnosed back in 2011, I was put into the system for regular checks. Now, up until now, I have always been fine and very healthy and well, but I do have to have these every 5 years just to check everything is okay. So it's that time again, and it seems to have come around very quick. I never enjoy the phone call that I get when they say, "It's us, you're due one of these again." And I know what I'm going to have to go through, but do you know what? It's only a day out of life, and it could be, well, really, quite frankly, it's a difference between life and death. It can be. It would have been for my sister. If she had had these checks, she could very well be alive today. So it's hugely important that I do have these checks. And as I say, it's a bit of a pain in the, literally. The preparation isn't nice. And the procedure isn't particularly nice either. But it's 24 hours, 48 hours out of your life to, you know, check that everything's okay. So I'm just packing a little bag because they've asked me to take a dressing gown and some slippers. I will be there all afternoon. I will be having a cannula put in the back of my hand, and I shall be having some fentanyl painkiller, some sedation, and during the procedure I will also be able to have gas and air as well. So just getting my little bag together, and we'll have to go to the hospital together. And then when I'm home this evening, as long as I'm not too away with the fairies, we'll do our advent calendar for day 13, because I'm looking forward to doing that and having something to eat. So let's get in to today's video. I hope you enjoy it. I'm off to the hospital now. I have my chauffeur, Grace. Hello. I don't really know where I'm going, but I've arrived at the hospital, so I shall check in. I'm about 20 minutes early, but wanted to be because of the traffic. So, day case unit, endoscopy. I think I'm going to the right place. Hopefully, I've got tummy ache now. Oh, here we go. So I've just been put in the initial waiting area. A nurse will come and speak to me soon, apparently, and go through what happens next. As if I don't already know. It'll be fine. Nearly time. I'm all gowned up. Look, all gowned up. Got to have a cannula put in. So the nurse is about to do that, and then I need to sit and wait for a little while. And then I should be going in, and I should be having some sedation, some painkillers, some gas and air. And I'll see you on the other side. I'm just in recovery, so I'm a bit sleepy, but everything went fine. It was absolutely fine and absolutely clear, no cancer, no polyps, no nasties, no disease, all good for another 5 years, so that's good. Just had my blood pressure done, and yeah, done. About to have tea and toast. Look, and on my return from the hospital, Paul, aka the Invisible Chef, has bought me a lovely bunch of flowers. How lovely are they? And we've got some beautiful Christmas colours going on in there. Absolutely gorgeous. Isn't he lovely? Bless him. I am back home and I am absolutely fine. I'm not sitting by the tree because I'm actually having a rest on the big sofa. Paul, aka the Invisible Chef, is making me some dinner and I can't wait because I am starving. But just while I'm relaxing, I thought we'd do the advent calendar. I've been looking forward to this all day. And now that I'm home and chilling out, what a nice opportunity to do the advent calendar VLOGMAS day 13. Let's have a look. I'm so pleased about my results, by the way, obviously. Very reassuring. Oh, look, 13 is a very big one. Oh, fabulous. It is another Reed diffuser. I'm still a bit drugged up, sorry. So if I start talking rubbish, then you'll know why. Oh, and it is in the scent of winter. Can you see it? Yeah, winter. Brilliant. So I've now got the winter candle, which I've actually got on the mantelpiece at the moment, which smells gorgeous. I've got my fireside candle on next to it, and we've now got a winter diffuser as well. How beautiful. I can actually smell it and haven't even opened it. Gorgeous. Oh, so lovely. So I am really getting some beautiful things and a nice mixture of Christmas winter smells and non-Christmas winter smells as well. It's a calendar that gives a bit of everything. I'm absolutely loving it. But yes, I'm very, very pleased that all has gone well today. It's not a nice procedure at all. But I actually find the preparation part of it worse than the procedure. But there we go. The procedure was fine. To get the results there and then as well is really, really good. Now I can't do much for 24 hours now. I can't drive. I can't drink alcohol. Not that I do drink anyway, particularly. I can't lift anything and I need to rest up and take some painkillers for any cramps that I get in my tummy, which will probably feel like period pain cramps for a couple of days. But I can eat, drink and go back to normal, and I can drive again after 24 hours. So that's not too bad. And not only did I come back to flowers, I came back to a lovely home-cooked meal by the Invisible Chef from the Rick Stein Christmas Cookbook, an Irish glazed ham with parsley sauce and cold cannon. Oh my goodness, my first proper meal in over 28 hours. How grateful was I? This is absolutely delicious, especially being served with a lovely homemade parsley sauce. Putting his own take on this, we didn't use glazed ham. We actually used some bacon chops, which worked just as well, but were a little bit smaller than perhaps buying slices of glazed ham. But for the parsley sauce, you'll need 600 ml of whole milk, 1 onion peeled and halved, 1 bay leaf, 100 grams of curly parsley, stalks and leaves separated and leaves chopped, 60 grams of butter, 60 grams of plain flour, and some salt and black pepper. And for the cold cannon, you'll need 2 kilograms of floury potatoes, such as King Edward's or Mary Piper, peeled and cut into 5cm chunks, 200 grams of butter at room temperature, 400 grams Savoy cabbage or curly kale, finely shredded, 200 ml of whole milk, warmed, and salt and black pepper. For the parsley sauce, put the milk in a pan with the onion and the bay leaf. Bruise the stalks of the parsley and add them to the milk. Bring to the boil and immediately turn off the heat and leave the milk to infuse for 20 minutes. Strain the milk, discarding the solids, and set the milk aside. Melt the butter in a pan, add the flour and stir to make a roux. Cook for a minute over the heat and then gradually add the infused milk, whisking until smooth and thickened. Bring to the boil, then turn the heat down and simmer for a couple of minutes. Taste and season with salt and pepper and stir through the chopped parsley leaves. For the colcannon, boil the potatoes in a pan of salted water for 15 to 20 minutes until tender and drain well, and in a separate pan, melt about a third of the butter, add the shredded cabbage and cook for about 5 minutes over a medium heat until wilted. Add the remaining butter and warm the milk to the drained potatoes and mash until smooth, or put them through a ricer, which is exactly what we did. Rather, exactly what the Invisible Chef did. And then add to the butter and milk. Stir in the cabbage and season with salt and pepper. Serve with your ham and parsley sauce, in our case with our bacon chops. And so that we got the glazed ham effect, the Invisible Chef poured some delicious runny honey over the bacon chops when they were about halfway through cooking, popped them back under the grill for a few more minutes, and then we had our lovely tea. It was wholehearty, delicious, warming, and exactly what I needed after not eating for such a long time. How grateful was I? This is delicious. So thank you for joining me on Vlogmas Day 13. Not particularly festive, but it had to be done. We'll be back tomorrow with lots of lovely things. So until then, stay safe, stay in the boat, and keep doing all things good. Thank you for joining me. See you tomorrow. Bye.